Let's go. Oh, right here. I was inviting you right now. This is how I usually read with my setup right here. Are you here? Did you leave? I seen you come in and then you leave. What's up? All right, I seen you come in and you left. Yeah, I'm glad my yeah, Dame got mad when I answered. Some readers get mad. I was just trying to help her out, so you get more clarity. But you know what I mean. Sometimes I used to read all the time on live stream, and some people would get irritated with. I'd get irritated when some people would answer, but it would give my client more clarity. So it's like a free reading with two psychics. You know what I mean? I mean, not a free reading, but a reading with two psychics. You get more than what you pay for. You know. So I'm glad my comment resonated in her live stream. Sleep is smarter. Sleep is smarter. But yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I just pulled back and got quiet because it's her reading and I respect that. You know what I mean? So some people don't like that, but at least you know I read you right while she was doing your reading. You know what I'm saying? Real reader. And you read tarot too? Yeah. So do you want to start off? I read more oracle wise, card by card. I don't really pull out a spread. And then I channel and see what we got going on. So do you want like more of a card pull to see what's going on? You have specific questions? All right, cool. I might have to follow you. Support a reader, support each other, you know what I'm saying? Since you bought a reading, you're supporting me, so I can support back. But I just hit 13K on TikTok yesterday. So did you want me to pull cards? I'm completely up to you. Well, I feel like I should pull a card and then we should ask questions. That's what my spirit's telling me. We should pull a card. I feel your energy strongly right now. Oh, I sound like a scammer. I feel your energy though. I got an incense going. Spirit guys, what do we got for her? Spirit team, angels. Oh. You hear me? I got a message for you from the ancestors. I always make fun of those scammers because they're funny. Message me now. What do we got for her? Let me get a nice good shuffle in. So let's see what we got here going. So I got the full card. I feel like new beginnings, possibility, insecure, possibilities, innocent, spontaneous. I feel like this is a future card. I feel like you feel optimistic. You're still optimistic even though you're going through things. You feel strong. I feel like you feel like Santa Muerte got me. That's kind of what I'm feeling from you. Like she got me, you know what I mean? And I'm feeling new beginnings may be coming. Like, let me see. Where you might not have to worry about so much witchcraft. You just build your connection with Santa Muerte. And with that connection comes more power, more connection, more relationship wise, you know what I'm saying? More protection. But as you show love to her and the dedication grows, the power within you grows. I don't know if you practice witchcraft, but I feel like you might light candles here and there. Like probably not on full on witchy, but like you'll light a candle and put your intentions or put a petition. I feel like you might do that sometimes. Keep doing that. The more you do that, and the more you fight witchcraft, or the more you fight with those candles. I do rituals, yeah. The more you fight with the candles, the more your power grows. I used to have to do witchcraft almost every day or every week, just because I had so many witches against me, right? And I would overcome them. I went a little, got a little paranoid, but that's because I had groups of witches against me, and I was getting poisoned at the same time, so it was fucking me up and drugged at the same time. I was just in a bad environment. But I made it, you know what I'm saying? And something Muerta came to me at my lowest 2 years ago, right? And she helped me through it all, even against devotees, you know what I'm saying? And then I became sire, you know what I mean? I'm an omnious prophet, so I can embody her whole energy, and I had a prophetic dream of embodying her whole energy. So it's kind of cool. I can do it with other deities too. And then they're inside my vessel, and then I hear their voice. It's kind of crazy. Kind of like a palero. But yeah, let's see what we got there. So you do rituals. Did that resonate? Do you feel like a new beginning's coming? I feel like you're getting stronger too. I don't know if there's a trickster spirit or is you laughing. Someone's laughing. Someone's laughing with like a underbite, overbite. I'm seeing a vision. Sorry. Mexican. I'm trying to see. I'm seeing a face. Almost looks like someone's projecting it probably, I think. Oh yeah, it's a projection. Sorry. We're trying to interfere with the reading. Sorry about that. They try to make me look like a bad... Even the psychics and the readers try to make me look bad because they hate... Cause I used to steal all their business. When I got on TikTok, I used to make like $1,000 to $2,000 a week. $500 to $2,000 a week. Just doing readings every day. And they started hating and doxing me. Making lies and trying to set me up. All that other crazy shit. That's the only reason they hate me. But anyways, let's pull another card for you. I think the sister has it out for me. So is your boyfriend's sister? Is your boyfriend's sister or whose sister? You can clarify before I pull a card. I'll pull another card just because. We got to tell her general reading. What we got is from message from spirit. So I got a lack of direction. This comes with your confusion, right? Remember we're talking about that you were confused and it resonated with you on her reading yesterday? Fiance. So this is a lack of direction, delays, procrastination. Is it just a whole bunch of things that come into delaying you from getting on your right path? Because I read timelines too. So this path would be... Right now, you're in a darker path. Right now. You're not welcome here. Anyways, you're on a darker path right now because of the confusion. And when you get in confusion, there's always a spirit of confusion. There's a demon of confusion. Witchcraft would cause confusion. Things that pull you down to that nature, right? And this is the Page of Wands. And that being said is that confusion could consume you. Sometimes we need a little direction, a little guidance, whether it be from our spirits or people closest to us, or even from a stranger like me, you know what I mean, talking to you. That guidance needs to be redirected. I feel like you have a decision you have to make. I don't know if it's with your fiance or someone around you, or someone you operate with or work with or you just have around you. But I feel like somebody around you is pulling you down to a darker aspect of things, and that aspect is going to mess you all up. Whatever, if someone, person, place, or thing is going to pull you down with them, basically. I don't know who it is, but I feel that it's pulling you into a darker timeline, which is basically a timeline which you're going to go into shittier life. So right now is the turning point if you want to take a different direction and positivity. I'm seeing the balance of scales, and I'm seeing the scales in a vision, and they're turning around you're thinking about it right now. It's thinking in your head. You're thinking of turning it around, and the scales are turning. Um, those are Santa scales. So it's just leaving that person, place, or thing behind. I don't know if it's your fiance, but it could be the sister. Um, and either not pursuing curse work or maybe even cursing. I don't know what it is right now, but I'll pull another card and see. And I'm seeing you shifting the timeline into a better timeline. Be gone. They're sending pictures of my ex. Like, get out of here. Anyways, so I'm seeing you shifting to the timeline, right? But I'm seeing you with like a money. I don't know. Do you always like carry money in your right hand, like this? Like, I know a lot of people do, but like spread it out, like a drug dealer or something. Yeah, you don't want to curse her. I feel that too. Like, don't curse her. Sometimes cursing will take us down a darker path, and then sometimes letting things go and letting Santa Muerte handle it, our spirits handle it, God handle it, whatever you believe in, handle it. Karma, however you want to see it, is a better thing because we be the bigger person, the mightier person, the person in self control and self discipline, and kick back, big back. You know what I'm saying? While they over there low life and scumming with doing drugs, smoking weed, whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? Criminal activity, and and then they start losing money. They start losing opportunities. They start getting their roads closed. The spirits start taking their family members, them, etc. Car crashes, accidents, bad luck. That's when you let the spirits handle it. You know what I mean? But but that's how it goes sometimes. That's why I don't really do curses that much. And plus, when I do curses, it takes out their family, their pets, and everything. So that's why I really don't like doing curses, because then it's a wrap. You know what I mean? But Santa telling me I need to balance the scales. Yeah, I just seen you redirecting something, changing something, and the scales going like this earlier, like switching from one side to the other. So that could be the negative to positive, right? Listening to me, taking advice, such as that. There, I'll pull another card for you. Okay, shattered dreams for her. So I feel like you might be shattering your fiance's dreams or someone close to your dreams. I don't know what this means right now. It just says broken family, right? Disconnection, domestic disharmony. So this might be your family or fiance. Are you and your fiance good, or is that, or the sister causing trouble? I feel like the sister might be causing trouble between you and your fiance, and you and your fiance might have a little bickering. Maybe not full on fighting, but bickering. Um, is she the type of like cuñada that's just like always causing drama in your relationship? But anyways, I'm feeling family disharmony. This is either you leaving your family and not listening to them, yeah, or you leaving your fiance and then starting something fresh, right? New beginnings. We pulled that card, new beginnings, right? Um, that card, new beginnings. It could be a new beginning of love. We're coming into the February or the 14th, Valentine's Day. Love in the air. The energies of love come around. Aphrodite, Freya, all the love energy. Santa Muerte Roja, Niña Roja, all that stuff. And he has such a hard time leaving her behind. Yeah, it was hard sometimes when we love people in our family. It's hard. It's hard to leave them behind, right? I got to the point where I started not caring as much. You know what I mean? I still care, but I don't care. You know. But it's that, you know what I mean? It's gotcha, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better for us to let go, and sometimes we want to hold on and see them do right and help them do right, but they don't want to change. You know what I mean? They don't want to stop smoking. They don't want to stop doing drugs. They don't want to stop gang banging. They don't want to stop in addiction. They don't want to stop gambling. They don't want to stop doing this, that, and other toxic drama. They don't want to stop gossiping. You know what I mean? So we just finally get fed up and leave them behind. You know what I mean? But some people want to hold on to that because they love their family. You know what I mean? I love my family to death. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good brother. You can see it in a way as not a bad thing, right? It may be ruin your relationship, but you can see it as That's a good brother that has loyalty and love, right? You know what I'm saying? Over a woman. That's the way you could see it. Instead of seeing it, oh, why does he always have her around? You know what I mean? It's a good brother. There's always two sides, two different perspectives, all this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? More perspectives to one thing. I put up with her until she had that hate towards our baby. Yeah. So the baby was a rap, right? So I could feel that. Um, Let me ask the question: is the sister? Is what's your name? Do I just call you Luna? What's your name? I just call you Luna. It was just me. I wouldn't care, but it's just hate toward. Yeah, that's a different story. Um, I mean, in the Old Testament, the father sins will fall upon the son, and the daughter's sins will fall. I mean, the mom's sins will fall upon the daughter, saying that the parents basically doing bad will fall upon the kids. You know what I mean? So do good regardless. So around you is perfection and blessings. But yeah, what's up, Angel? So Luna, is Luna and her baby gonna be protected from the fiance's sister? Quiet, Sheba. So I got two no's and a maybe right now. I'm gonna pull again for a clarification. Is Luna gonna and her baby? Well, let's go with Luna. Oh, is Luna's baby gonna be protected from the fiance's sister? So your baby's gonna be straight. So when I asked for both of you, I got yes, no, and maybe, which means I got two no's and a maybe, which means no. But when I asked for your child, I got yes, yes, yes. So your baby will be fine. I think Santa Muerte will protect her just regardless, or if you believe in God or who you believe in. Your baby's gonna be fine. She might be casting on you, or she might do something. I'll ask right now. Is Luna having spell work cast at her by? Well, you already know. I believe in God. Yes. So is Luna gonna overcome the spell work of the fiance's sister? So I got two yeses. You will overcome it over. Like I said, remember earlier before I pulled cards? I really don't need cards. Cards are just everyone likes the cards. I can prophesy because I'm a prophet. I can prophesy without cards and channel without cards. But I do see you overcoming her witchcraft. At least when you switch over to a better timeline, you're gonna do more positive things after this. Right now, after you heed this advice, it's gonna help you. I see a broken relationship. I'm having a vision of a broken relationship. You might end up not with your fiance over this, but I'm giving a vision like it's probably might be the good thing, might not. But I'm feeling like it might be the best thing for you. If this continues, if your fiance is not standing up for you, even against his family, why would you stick around? Even if you love, sometimes we love the people for the wrong reasons, or we love and they're not maintaining the respectful boundaries. So put those boundaries up and see if they respect your boundaries. If they don't respect your boundaries, then obviously it's kind of time to move forward. You know what I mean? But but yeah. Do you have any questions, like direct questions? But I do see you overcoming her witchcraft. I do see you overcoming the witchcraft. Um, Over time, keep doing spell work rituals to protect yourself. If you do wards, you can just do wards around your house, jar wards. I mean, there's always a timeline where it lasts, but if you're walking into a timeline where the sister's there and he's not respecting your boundaries, then it might not last. You know what I mean? Me? Shit, I'll kick my sister out. I don't give a fuck. She's just a crackhead. Because my issue with him is he's giving her direct access to us. He's giving, yeah. So he's giving her too much information, too much access to your home, too much access to you guys, and it's causing conflict because she's probably judgmental. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely. All that resonate. Do you have any like specific question I can pull for? What else? Oh yeah, wards. Do you do wards? Do wards around your house. Oh, you know what you can do? Do put her in a strong ass sweetening jar. I'll pull a tarot card. I'll pull a oracle card. I got this deck right here. I'll pull. She always gives beautiful messages with this deck. Um, was my reading good though, so far? But anyways, oh snap! I just dropped my cards. Santa Muerte must be really needing to tell you something, or she's knocking out of my hand. One of the two. Okay, everything's resonating 100%. Cool, cool, cool. I'm over here drinking coffee and hot chocolate. So good. And with a little bit of marshmallows. But anyways, okay, what do we got for him? Let me cleanse my hands on the deck real quick. Anyways, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, let's see what something. Let me get shuffling. I love this deck. It has a beautiful answers to it, and it has beautiful art. I love decks with beautiful art. All right. So does yeah. Santa Muerte, do you have any messages for your devotee Luna? See, we like to help devotees help with clear answers, guidance, and beautiful things. So, what do you got for her? Not that one. So this one. Okay. I got number 29. I'm gonna look it up right now. You see how beautiful this art is? Oh, it's kind of the light. He's over here. I said art, and then the art card came out. Do you have this deck? This is a good deck to have for Oracle. If you're Santa Muerte devotee. I'll send it to you in a message. I'll send you a picture of it. It's just called Santa Muerte Oracle, but it's by somebody. I can't remember. Okay. Oh, I just dropped the book. Sorry. Yeah, for sure. This one's a great deck. I'll show you some of the cards after the reading. So this is the art card, which I kind of prophesied it right before I pulled it, and that wasn't even on purpose. But basically, art is doubtlessly one of the most important aspects of life. Once a man descended from trees and satisfied his primary needs, such a building a roof to protect himself from the elements and finding good, the first thing he did and painted the animals he hunted. Art allows us to create a narrative about the world we live in to make it less ephemeral to communicate our highest and most noble thoughts to others, such as those that come from our emotions. Through the use of intellect, it allows us to give in a comprehensible form to otherwise impenetrable concepts, such as those that come from the world of emanations or personifications of the divinities illustrated in the world of creation. The advice of the dead. That's kind of just what the definition of the card is, with the backstory kind of. So the advice of the dead, which is the advice of Santa Muerte. Your project has taken on an important scope, and it is necessary to communicate it and transmit it creatively to the outside. So this is kind of giving me the energy of, you might bottle things in. You say your thoughts sometimes, but as other times you feel timid and you feel shy, or you feel embarrassed, or you feel like you don't want to say certain things, and I'm feeling that heaviness on your chest where you like just keep your mouth shut. Speak up. Speak up. Find communication and talk to that person, that individual, that family member, that fiance, that sister, and put your boundaries forth. Communicate what you want, what you need, and if they don't respect it, tell your fiance, tell them, if you can't respect it, then I don't need you in my life. These are my boundaries. This is what makes me feel happy. This is what makes me feel better. You guys are causing chaos and drama in this, and etc. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. Like a heaviness on your chest, like keeping your mouth shut against certain individuals because you don't want to cause chaos, probably between your relationship. And that's what I'm feeling from Santa Muerte right now. A heaviness on your chest, like it's a burden. You know what I'm saying? And these things you have to overcome with boundaries. Set boundaries for it. You don't even have to be disrespectful. You can be like, hey, these are my boundaries. If you can't respect them, I don't want you around me. And tell your husband or your fiance, be like, this is what I want. If she wants to be here, she has to be this, this, and this. And we need our space, me and you. Maybe she can go, take a few days at her family's house, or whatever the case may be. Whatever works for you. Set your boundaries with your fiance. Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell them the cards say this. Just be like, this is what I think, because it is what you think, right? The cards told you. You took the advice of Santissima through me and through my cards and through our reading. You can just say, this is what I think, because you're thinking about it, right? This is what I think, and I want to set boundaries for your sister and our relationship. And sometimes we need space, or sometimes we need communication, or sometimes we need this, that, and the other. Dang, I need a tip over here. I'm over here giving you couples therapy. But yeah, I'd like to do couples therapy. I honestly want to do like a couples reading, but I just haven't got to it. Got too many haters hating, so I just haven't got to it. But yeah, so that being said, is like boundaries. I've been hearing about boundaries lately too, but I always knew about boundaries. You can set spiritual boundaries, but also physical boundaries by your communication. This is telling you to communicate to the outside, transmit it creatively, come off in a way that's not offensive, come off in a way that is positive, and that is more communicative, so you don't put them in a defensive mode. Like, what did you say? You know how the people get like that. What did you just say? I'm not like that. Yeah, you got a lot like that. You know what I'm saying? I hear those voices in my head right now. I bet you if they say that, what the fuck are you saying? and 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 then put those boundaries forth for your relationship if you want to save it, or not. But I do see a breakup happening. I do see a timeline where you can fix that relationship, that fiance, and you can stay together. But it's not. It's like the least likely. I'm not gonna say least likely, but less likely timeline. Yeah, some people come get off. You know how the people, you come up to them forward, and then they get aggressive or they get offensive. That's a hurt ego. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear it. They lack good communication. So a person who can't communicate well is a person that's weak. A person who hasn't learned to communicate well. They always get aggressive. They always get mad. They always start acting out, throwing grown adult tantrums, making noises, all types of shit. You know what I mean? And I just laugh at them, most people, but that's what a hurt ego is. When you're a grown man having a hurt ego, a grown woman having a hurt ego, you act out. That's what it is. But you do it in an adult way. You know what I'm saying? Slamming doors, honking, revving engines, all types of weird shit. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at me, get mad at the facts. But anyways, and if it's gonna keep putting her in harm's way because of the sister, then I can't do it, right? Yeah, I can see. Because I can see that causes my baby. Yeah, your baby should always come first. And even if you need to leave that situation, the baby should always come first, right? Even before your fiance, before anything. Baby should come first. That's always a good thing to have, a good moral to have. And if she's around and it's putting her in harm's way, it should be good. But I got a feeling that I pulled the cards. You said your baby should be good, right? But it's more your worry. You know what I mean? But you just keep protecting her. You're gonna keep doing that. That's she'll be good because you're protecting an innocent child. So you'll be good, right? Stuff like that. Oh, sorry, my neighbor's slamming trunks. Weren't we just talking about grown man Tom Trumps? I prophesy over everybody. It's that easy. A real prophet do this thing. You know what I mean? But anyways, um, but yeah, it's a cool little situation where you can elevate. Sometimes, like once I make enough money, I'm gonna bounce out of here and move, right? But I've been slacking on readings. I've been getting haters hating on readings. If I had all my past readings coming through, I would already be gone. You know what I'm saying? But they want to hate on my readings and keep me here. So that's their fault. Yeah, I'll pull another card if you want. Since if you want another Santa Muerte reading, I love these cards. That's why Santa Muerte always hits the spot. I got you. Okay, Santa Muerte. What do we got? She's changing her mind. Are you changing your mind to a different perspective? I feel like I spoke some leche, spoke some advice to you. So Santa Marta just told me. Let's see. What do we got for you? What do we got for Luna? Surukari Karak. Yeah. All right, got you. So I got number 2. Beautiful art. Try to get it. There you go. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This deck is so beautiful. So this is number 2 card. Um, Number 2 is masculine. Let me see. So masculine. The first active, dynamic, and creative impulse that emerges from the darkness. The dark card is no less than the fundamental force of the universe. The first push towards the outside, a channel of passage, both stimulating and vital. The desire to become and evolve. This desire, however, cannot be satisfied because of the energy. Much like a fuel outside, the combustion chamber is not yet structured, disciplined, and stable. This is the vice of the dead. Your abilities are at its peak, but you need to focus on your objectives, perhaps asking for advice from a masculine or paternal figure. So this is kind of leading me to believe This could be like you asking me for advice, but someone you look up to, fatherly, or even an alpha, someone you look up to, a role model, someone who speaks straight glecha, straight facts. You know what I'm saying? Look for that masculine side. Don't go with the false alphas. False alphas always try to, or just ego. Oh, I'm down as fuck. Da 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 da. I got the nicest shoes on. I got I got this shit, you know what I mean? I got bitch, all that stuff. But yeah, I say some of that stuff too sometimes, but that's because I make fun of people. But but find someone who role model is not filled with that ego sometimes, that and that can humble themselves and then give you divine answer, divine advice, lead you in the right path instead of leading you astray, leading you to parties, leading you to bad relationships, leading you to toxic traits, toxic energy, etc. You know what I mean? So find someone who can humble you and you look up to and you will listen to, so you can elevate yourself. Maybe it could be a counselor, a therapist, a father, a brother, anybody that you can find counsel in and listen and adhere their advice. So you better yourself, and then you leave what's not for you in the past, even if you love it. That's the message from Santa. Yep. So this deck, I'll show you some of the cards. I appreciate you coming getting a reading. I hope you become a regular. I hope I can help you, and you can help me. You know what I'm saying? But some of these cards are beautiful. I mean, all these cards are beautiful. These have the Aztec gods too. I forgot which one. I think that's Metlanculi. I think that's Metacasiwan. These are beautiful. And then it comes with a little book of the answers. That's the cover of the cards. Yeah, I'll send you the picture of the deck after I hop off. So so yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The reading was good, right? I love Santa Muerte's. Santa Muerte's answers are always beautiful, always hit the spot. And then it comes with this little book. This is Santa Muerte Oracle by Fabio Lestrani. It has all the answers. Resonate 100%. 100 is good, 100 is good. You know what I'm saying? So you basically clarified I'm a good tarot reader, and then you clarified that my money spell worked. So 2 in 1. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna hop off, and I'll send you a picture of this deck.